People always ask me, how do I turn my Moneymaker into a moonshot? Well, first I have to explain what a Moneymaker and a moonshot are. So imagine a corporate catering business. That's your Moneymaker. It's a business that makes money. And you serve your town, and you've got your 20 corporate clients, and you do their special events. And on weekends you might do weddings. And you've got a safe, well-run, health-regulated kitchen that's up to code. And you've got a chef and a staff that know how to work that kitchen. They know how to make different cuisines in different amounts on time for all your corporate events. And they have the vans and the delivery people to get the food where it needs to go, when it needs to be there. Imagine this business is doing $5 million in sales every year, and imagine it has about a 10% profit. So every year, your $5 million in sales ends up with $500,000 in profit. Now, let's say a buyer comes along and wants to put a value on this business. Well, they would value this business using a traditional calculation. To determine the value, they would multiply that profit. So that $500,000 would be multiplied by, let's say, a typical multiplier, say 10 times. 10 times that $500,000 profit, you get a $5 million valuation for that business. Now take that same exact business, but instead of corporate catering, you put on a layer of technology. In this case, you've layered on all the food delivery apps, Seamless and Grubhub and Postmates and Uber Eats. And to the outside world, that one kitchen now looks like 10 restaurants. An American restaurant, an Italian restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, a burger joint, and so forth. You see, you're using all the same infrastructure to deliver the same value to your community, but you're doing it in a totally new way. And now somebody new comes along and wants to buy that business. And because of that layer of technology, in this case it's software, it could be hardware, it could be robotics, it could be chemistry. There's so many things it could be. In this case, it's software. And when that buyer comes around, they would look at that business and say, the potential growth of this business is virtually limitless because of that technology layer and that new business model. Now it's a moonshot. So how do we value it? Traditionally, those businesses with limitless growth potential are valued by multiplying the revenue. So in this case, let's say 10 times revenue, that same $5 million business is now worth $50 million. A Moneymaker, traditionally valued as a multiple of profit, $5 million in revenue, $5 million of value. A moonshot, a business that's got an innovative business model and enabling technology that leads to limitless growth, $5 million in revenue, but valued as a multiple of revenue, in this example, $50 million. Moneymaker, $5 million. Moonshot, $50 million. If you want to discover what Moonshot is lurking inside of your business, join us at Moonshots and Moneymakers, the Oxford Innovation Conference.